Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into a powerful tale from the heart of Africa, a story of love, artistry, and a betrayal that rippled through an entire village. Grab a warm drink, get comfortable, because this is going to be a good one. Our story begins in the serene village of Omuaran, as the sun, a fiery orb, began its slow descent behind a magnificent baobab tree. Its golden light stretched long shadows across the rich, red earth. In this tranquil setting, nestled close, were Aduk and Kofi lovebirds. Kofi, the most talented weaver in Omuaran, was deeply in love with Aduk. He promised her that by the next Yam festival, their future would be sealed, the bride price paid in full. To prove his devotion, he poured his heart and soul into creating something truly special, a marriage cloth. This wasn't just any cloth, it was a masterpiece, woven from silk and cotton, so intricate it was said to hold the very secrets of the stars. Kofi whispering, warm-toned this cloth, Aduk, it's our future. When I sell it to the king's merchants in the city, we will never know hunger again. A week before the much-anticipated festival, a shadow arrived in Omuaran. Chief Bolu, a wealthy cocoa merchant, rode into the village, not just seeking rare textiles, but also a young wife to fill the void left by his late spouse, Aduk's father, burdened by debts and seduced by the allure of a comfortable life in the bustling city. Saw an opportunity. In the quiet confines of their heart, a deal was struck. But the true betrayal, my friends, didn't begin with the father. It began with Busy, Aduk's closest friend, had always harbored a secret envy for the affection Kofi showed Aduk. And in the dead of night, she whispered poison into Chief Bolu's ear. Busy, slightly conniving whisper, the weaver has a cloth that belongs to the gods. If you take the cloth, you take his pride. If you take the girl, you take his soul. The morning of the festival dawned, but for Kofi, it brought only despair. He woke to find his workshop barren. The magnificent marriage cloth, his hopes, his future, all gone. Distraught, he ran to the village square, his heart pounding. And there, a sight that would shatter him, Chief Bolu stood beside Aduk's father, draped over the chief's shoulder, for all the village to see, was Kofi's marriage cloth. Chief Bolu, booming, arrogant voice, the girl is mine, he declared, throwing a heavy bag of cowries at the feet of Aduk's father. And this rag, he sneered, gesturing to the cloth, was a gift from a friend who said you no longer needed it. Kofi's gaze met Aduk's, expecting her to fight, to scream, to run to him. But she stood frozen, her eyes fixed on the ground. She had been trapped. She had been told that if she didn't marry the chief, Kofi would be accused of stealing the very materials used to make the cloth, a crime punishable by exile from their home. Aduk left Omuaran in the back of the chief's gleaming black car and military guard. But the betrayal, like a festering wound, left a bitter taste in the village. Busy never got Kofi. He became a shadow of his former self, weaving only funeral shorts from that day forward, his spirit broken. Chief Bolu, despite his wealth, found that the marriage cloth brought him no luck. Within a year, his thriving cocoa farms withered, the earth refusing to yield its bounty. And the cloth itself, it began to unravel, thread by thread, as if it refused to be worn by a man who had not earned it with love and honesty. Aduk lived in a grand mansion in the city, surrounded by gold and silk, but her nights were spent staring at the distant moon, forever wondering if the stars still looked the same from the peaceful shade of the old baobab tree in Omuaran. A truly heartbreaking tale of how greed and envy can tear apart even the strongest bonds. What do you think about Aduk's choice? Was she right to sacrifice hers? Was she right to sacrifice herself to save Kofi? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more stories from